At this time, the meeting will come to order. My name is Vasconcelos, Mark Vasconcelos. Welcome to the inaugural meeting of the Rotary Club of All Nations, where Rotary opens opportunities. I welcome all past district governors, past presidents, officers, Rotarians, future Rotarians, and guests. I thank God for each one of you. If you are here today, it's because most likely you fall into one of two categories. You are a Rotarian or soon to be Rotarian. Today, our immediate past district governor, Marie Howard, will be our guest speaker. Subsequently, we will hear from our district governor, David Hayden, and we will have the induction of 13 members into the Rotary Club of All Nations. Without further ado, I have the honor of presenting our guest speaker, Marie Howard. She is a person of action who leads with integrity, and wherever she goes, she knows how to encourage in a bigger, better, and bolder way, whether it's locally, nationally, or internationally. I have had the privilege of working with Marie on many projects in the past and presently. Today, we are blessed to have her as our guest speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to present Marie Howard, our immediate past district governor.
Thank you, Mark. What kind words. I was not expecting such a formal introduction. It's been a real pleasure to work with Mark as we've put together the concept and now the fruition of the Rotary Club of All Nations. Mark is going to lead you on an exciting adventure, I am certain. So what we'll do for the next few minutes is I'll give you a high-level review of Rotary, what Rotary is as an organization, so you kind of know what you're getting into here. And also we'll describe the Rotary Club of All Nations and the concept as it exists now. It will likely evolve over time after you provide your input and ideas, and then we'll do the inductions. And so remember to record, and that's me. Okay, so again, I'm going to do a high-level review so you understand a bit about Rotary and our focus of our service projects. So who we are. Rotarians are adults. So if you're 17, you can't be a Rotarian, but if you're 18, you can. So Rotarians are adults with high ethical standards who share a passion for improving lives in their community and around the world. Rotary has been dedicated for service for over 100 years, and it's now a worldwide organization. There are two parts of Rotary. One is Rotary International, and that's our clubs are a member of Rotary International. And then there's also the Rotary Foundation, and we'll talk a little bit about the foundation later. Many of us, virtually all of us, join Rotary for one of two reasons. Maybe we want to expand our business contacts, or maybe we're looking for a way to give back to the community. So that's what brings most people into Rotary. But we stay because all of our good friends are Rotarians, and we have a great time doing good in the community with Rotary. And we begin to appreciate over time the power of this amazing organization. So globally, Rotary has 1.2 million members, and when we're in over 200 countries with about 35,000 clubs. As a member of Rotary, you are absolutely welcome to join a meeting of any of these 35,000 clubs, no matter where you are in the world. Rotary also has this highly rated Rotary Foundation, and that allows Rotary clubs to partner and to receive grants and to carry out service across the world. Indeed, our foundation is the economic engine that allows us to do good works. And The foundation spends about $450 million each year on a humanitarian service. And of every dollar donated, 93% goes to service activities. So it's a very well-run foundation. Mark said he wanted to show some pictures of his travels with Rotary. So this is Mark, making connections across the world. He said, you know, you just never know who you're going to run into. So he ran into the ambassador from the US to Guyana when he was at the Georgetown Rotary Club. He also did a banner exchange. Oftentimes when you visit a club, you do an exchange of banners where you don't give your club banner and you receive the banner of the you are visiting. Some of the fun you can have in Rotary. Rotary Club members take the idea of having ethical service seriously. These are the core values as stated by Rotary International. They're fellowship, integrity, diversity, service, and leadership. So in all that we do, we try to enhance these 5 core values. Rotary recently, a couple years ago now, updated its mission statement, and I really like this because I think it's a great synopsis of what we're all about. It says simply that together, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe in our communities and in ourselves. And indeed, above all, we are people of action. So when you join the Rotary family, you become, as I said, part of this global network of people of action. Once COVID-19 is settled down, you'll have opportunities to attend conventions and conferences, both locally and internationally, and you'll be able to connect with members all over the world. I'm sure that most of us that have been in Rotary a few years have had opportunities to go to international conventions and meet people from all over. It's an amazing opportunity. Our impact. We work within our communities to connect with other clubs and other nonprofits to work on both local and international projects that address today's most pressing challenges. And we typically focus on fighting disease, providing clean water, supporting education, promoting peace, and supporting the environment. Well, Rotary is certainly not the only nonprofit focusing on these issues, but our unwavering commitment, our innovative approach, our community presence around the world, and our global network are unique and make us uniquely effective. Our largest and proudest effort is our work to eradicate polio. We initiated this campaign in 1979 by vaccinating children in the Philippines. With the help of our global partners, including the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, we have reduced polio cases worldwide by 99.9%. And polio is now found in only 2 countries in the world. When we started this effort, 1,000 children were being infected by polio every day. And as of the end of August this year, there are only 102 cases of polio wide. So we're making an impact with this polio eradication initiative. One of the things that Rotary does for us, even if you're a seasoned leader, is that you learn new leadership skills that you can easily transfer to your career, things like project management and public speaking. One of the new initiatives Rotary has is a partnership with Toastmasters International, and you'll be able to take courses prepared by them to help you further develop your presentation skills. You'll have many opportunities to expand your business network through Rotary. We also focus a great deal on developing young leaders. We invest in their leadership development, and the children focused on cross-cultural understanding and humanitarian service, as well as leadership skills. Probably the biggest benefit of joining Rotary is that you will make lifelong friendships while you're making a difference. It is a sad statement, perhaps, that I hardly know anyone that is a good friend that is not a Rotarian, because you meet such great people here in Rotary. So why in the world should you join the Rotary Club of All Nations? Well, joining Rotary allows you to be a part of something bigger than yourself. And specifically, the Rotary Club for All Nations will focus on ethical, sustainable service projects to help the needy around the world. Also focus on educating members and others on tolerance and equity. As Mark says, we really need to focus on the Rotary motto, which is service above self. The Rotary Club of All Nations meetings are just twice a month. You'll have a variety of speakers and social opportunities, and the club will meet on the first and third Saturday of the month from 9 to about 9:30 or so. Even more exciting, and I urge you to really pay attention to this, you're on the ground floor of a new club, so you will be able to have your input. So if you say, hey, I know of a need here, I think we should focus on learning about this topic or doing service here, you really have an opportunity to draw the direction of the club. So I think that's one of the really great opportunities you have here. So with that said, I'm going to open it up for questions, and Mark and myself and whoever else that's a seasoned Rotarian will be happy to answer. Perhaps you could put your questions in chat if you don't want to raise your hand and say them. Or perhaps I was so very effective there are no questions at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. All right, well, I'm going to go back to sharing my screen if I can figure out how to do that. Oh, wait, there is somebody in chat. Oh, thank you. We envision us going abroad to do service projects in the future? Mark, that's yours.
Absolutely, absolutely. As a matter of fact, we are planning to go to Guyana. It's a work in progress, but we already have 15 individuals scheduled to travel to Guyana for a mental health clinic that's coming out of our district 7710, and the club where I'm actually right now, the Rotary Club of Wake Forest. So our club has done a district, international district grant, and we're actually scheduled to go to Guyana. And so, yes, those of you will actually be able to join us. Obviously, because of COVID-19, we're very limited, but we are planning on that right now. And as a matter of fact, we're just ready to go. And so by the early part of next year, we should be in Guyana, and you're welcome to join us.
So Mark, one question, is the mental health clinic for us or for them?
Both.
Okay.
We have, as a matter of fact, will be inducted today, Dr. Dave Sharma, who's a physician, a psychologist, an expert on mental health. So we'll have access as Rotarians, but also we'll be able to provide service to the people of Guyana.
You have an in-house consultant.
Okay, can you see the slides again? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you can stop the recording.